All right, we're live. Finally. Good Lord. Happy Friday, everybody. It's going to sound a little bit different because the Wi-Fi here at the house doesn't want to cooperate this morning. So this is how we're doing it. Adapt and overcome. Had written out a whole thing on what we're going to talk about today, and yeah. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody has had a good week this week. I'm going to talk briefly about mindset. That was the initial thing I wanted to talk about, start the show off, and then make a few announcements of some events and stuff that are coming up, and then talk about what the shows did this week. Mark Peterson, Patriot Pride, brother. Look forward to talking to you this afternoon. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so welcome to the weekend. How's everybody doing this week? How's everybody's week going? I'm gonna wait a minute here just to get people in. See if that posts. All right, good stuff. There we go. So, like I said, if you got people on, bring them in, invite them in. Let's get this party started. It's been another wacky week, to say the least. So, yeah, mindset. What are we going to talk about? Mindset. I think mindset is you have. How do you start this? Let's see. Mindset. You want to have a positive mindset in everything that you do, right? So things that you currently are working on, or things that you believe in, maybe you have a dream or something that you're trying to follow. Keep that mindset. Keep the mindset that you're going to achieve that. And know that you're going to have obstacles that jump in your way. You're going to have people. Sometimes those obstacles are people, whether they're friends. A lot of times they're going to be family members. But don't let that get to you. Don't let them skew you from one way or the other. Keep your mindset on track and just keep moving forward. That's really all I could say without going into a whole lot of detail. It was weighing heavy on me this morning. You are your own compass. Mark, that is correct. You are your own compass. You gotta go. And people, here's the other thing. People aren't going to understand your vision, and that's okay. A lot of people might not agree with what you're doing. And that's okay too. That's their opinion. But it's gotta be on you, right? If you say you got this, you got this. That's right. The biggest thing is believe in yourself. Be real and realistic. Okay, so Mark, I want to talk about that real quick. The realistic part, I think, is questionable. And let me tell you why. I have a tendency to set goals that most people in my life have told me that are unrealistic, that they're unattainable. And for me, I'm okay with that because it gives me something to chase. I like the chase. I like the, it gives me something to go after. But that doesn't mean that you can't have things like you have your 50,000 foot view, right? And maybe that 50,000 foot view is the goal or the dream that is unattainable. Travis, good morning, brother. Thanks for jumping on. Maybe that 50,000 foot view is something that's unattainable. However, you have smaller goals and stepping stones, if you will, to help you move towards that overall goal, right? Agreed. You are your own compass. Yep. Amen. Amen to that. Believe in your strength and you are stronger than you. Oh, Travis, man, you hit it right on the head there. here's the other thing. I just had this conversation with my son about a month ago, and he's pushed himself, and it's probably something I need to be looking in the mirror at. Travis hit it right there. Believe in your strength. We are so much stronger than we know. We're going to push yourselves to the limit. And right when you think you don't have any more in the tank, taking an extra step or two. You'd be surprised. Always work and move forward. Yeah, do what you can with what you have. Yeah, and that's how it is. You do what you can with what you have, and you would be surprised. I'm living proof of that. I've built this company from a handful of dirt, just rubbing it together, and it's taken 6 years to get to where we're at right now. I'm certainly not where I want us to be, but we're moving in the right direction. We keep moving forward each and every year, and I'm grateful for that. So anyway, that's kind of my thing with the mindset this morning. I think as we move towards 2022 and into this year, we need to have keep a positive mindset. The last 2 years have been kind of, a little kooky, and that's okay, but that's in the past. Let's leave it there. What can you guys focus on today? And really what you can focus on and what you can control. Don't worry about the crap that you can't. We just had Travis on. We got just Travis is such a solid dude, man. And why we haven't linked up yet, Travis, is probably my fault, quite frankly. Sorry, I'll call how I see it. It's on me. We got to get that going. Travis has a good podcast called Oscar Mike. If you get a chance, go check that out, guys. We got to get him on the network too. Travis, if you're still on, we need to have a conversation about that. So have the right mindset. Keep a positive mindset. Keep moving forward. All right. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. We got some events coming up in February, folks. Heroes Media Group is putting a team together to help raise funds for this year's Gallant Fuse Patriot Challenge. Please help us support our American veterans by making a small donation through our team's fundraising page, which will be listed here after the show. Even a small donation will help achieve our goal. And if you don't want to make a donation, you want to be a part of it, you can join the team. So I'll have all of that links underneath as well. Also this month, coming up in February, February 5th through the 13th, you can find us at the Great American Outdoor Expo over in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We're going to be walking around talking with the tables and the companies and all that stuff over there. So go check that out. It's always fun. If you're into hunting and fishing, this is a true outdoor expo that you don't want. It's the world's largest outdoor expo, and it's a lot of fun. So looking forward to that. Yeah, Travis, I know you've been trying to heal, man, and you're doing a good job. I'm looking forward to seeing you lifting, and we got to go out and shoot. We got to get the bows out and shoot. JD, good morning to you, man. So that's what we have coming up here in February. Next week, you won't see any of this. We'll be somewhere in the cold country in the Midwest, probably, I don't know, could be Kansas, could be Nebraska, could be Minnesota. We're not quite sure yet, but we're going to be somewhere where it's freaking cold. And I'm not too excited about it, but I am a little bit because it's Little Bird's birthday next week. So we're going to head that direction to see what's up. So authors, if you have a book and you want to turn it into an audio book, contact Heroes Media Group today. We would love to help you out. We got our people standing by ready to see how we can turn your book into an audio book. So check that out. Just go to heroesmediagroup.com. You can send them an email there. Or you can direct message us right here on social media. So, all right, let's dive into this week's shows. First up in the queue, we have The Arms Room. Every Monday, 2 p.m., they put out a new episode. This week, guys, you're going to love this, and gals, for that matter. This week, they were discussing buying guns as an investment and building a well-rounded collection. All right. I have never heard of an episode that gave it more proof of why you should go out and buy more firearms if you're into that thing. All right. So those of you out there, as an investment in building a well-rounded collection. So it was pretty cool. I loved it. Check it out. That's this week's The Arms Room. Next up, we got Label Free Podcast. Hey, she puts out a ton of good information. Go show her some love. Label Free Podcast. She's got a new episode coming out next week. But go check out her previous episodes that she has right now. Label Free Podcast. Check it out. Next up, Carry On Podcast. They're going to put out an episode later on today. Let me see here. Same with Not Your Average Operator. They will be pushing out a episode here around noon today, and I believe it's a Q&A. They're doing another Q&A this week. Yep, it's another Q&A this week. So make sure you stay tuned for that. That's this week's Not Your Average Operator. Don't know what they're talking about? You're going to have to come back, check it out. We'll make sure we put it up there. Next up, we got the Power of Investing in People podcast with our gal, Shay Sparks. She's got 2 episodes for you guys this week. First one, have you ever thought about starting a business and didn't know if you had the resources for it? Huh. Yeah, actually. And today, or in this episode, she speaks with special guest Gabe Nelson, shares his tips for leaving corporate America and starting your own journey to financial freedom. Really cool episode. Make sure you check that out. That's the first one. Second one this week is, how are you using your creativity in your problem solving? Special guest Van La Dumont shares her incredible story of how the Marines saved her family and how she was inspired to teach leaders to be creative. Another just like kind of a jaw-dropping episode on this one here. So make sure you check that out. That's this week's The Power of Investing in People podcast. Is that Doc? My goodness, how are you, brother? Long time and no talk to. Thank you for jumping on and saying good morning. Good to see you, man. All right, what do we have next? Time to Shine today with our buddy Scott Ferguson. This week's episode, Sydney Newman is a special guest. Is a South Florida native and a University of Florida graduate with a passion for helping others through health, wellness, and fitness. She's a National Academy of Sports Medicine certified personal trainer, a Strong First certified kettlebell strength instructor, and a certified registered yoga teacher. Sydney helps others achieve their goals, mind, body, and soul by offering a well-balanced, custom, holistic approach through one-on-one training, both in person and virtually. So make sure you check that out. Andrew, good morning to you. How are you? Thank you for jumping on. StonesRiverVFW.org. Okay, we'll make sure we check that out. Thank you for sharing that. So Sydney is just really an all-around badass, and if you're looking for health and wellness tips and whatnot, you really want to tune into this episode because she's got a really wide perspective on stuff, and it's pretty cool. So check it out. That's this week's Time to Shine today. Next up, Drop and Give Me 20. Listen, they put out 2 episodes a month. This last one that they just did was earlier this week, and they have our buddy, attorney Andy Nelson. Andy Nelson. He's a lawyer that's passionate about providing military community entrepreneurs legal advice to protect their brands. Andy's probably one of the most sought out trademark attorneys in the military entrepreneur circle. Andy is a solid dude. He's a great guy to talk to. So this was a really cool episode of the Drop and Give Me 20. So check it out. All the superstars are here. I know, right? Isn't that crazy, Mark? Love it. All right. Excuse me. Next up, we got Your Six at 6 with the People's Patriot Project every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. You don't want to miss it. It's always a good time when these guys have like the round circle. You can do that. They do their live on Facebook. Make sure you check it out. It's always a good time. They talk with a lot of musicians. They deal with a lot of stuff that's going on in the community, and they help out a lot of people. So that's every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We got your 6 at 6, so make sure you check that out. Next up, we have the S3. JD's not going to go live this week, but he texted me this morning, said he is going to record it, push it out. And this week, he's going to be breaking, and it will come out tomorrow morning still, but he's going to be breaking down the NFL division round games. Will Aaron Rodgers finally get his first playoff win against the 49ers? We will find out. Or will Deebo Samuel continue to show why he is the real MVP? I think that's BS. Plus, I try to keep a straight face, sorry. Plus, do you dare bet against Brady and Mahomes 1 week before getting a shot to go back to the Super Bowl? Yes, I do. JD breaks down each game along with the top 5 games to watch this weekend in the NBA, NHL, and in college basketball. So make sure you go over, give JD a hard time just a little bit. Tell him who your favorite team is, why they're your favorite team, and then tell him the Patriots are horrible. No, don't say that. I knew he was gonna say something. Hey, brother, have a great weekend, JD, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. So yeah, go check out the S3. JD's gonna have all your lock-ins and your wrap-ups for what's happening in sports this week. So check it out. Excuse me. Last but certainly not least, we got the Ubaldi reports. Go check out the guys on their Facebook page because they do several shows throughout the week. They do live feeds. They cover a ton of topics. A lot of it is political, but the one thing I really love about this show is they're not one side or the other. They go right down the middle with stuff, and they rip both sides, and it's very entertaining and it's very educational. Kind of puts a new perspective on things. So make sure you go check them out. That's the Ubaldi reports. Listen, I got to give a shout out to our sponsors. HMG Beverage, our sister company. We have been going through just a whirlwind of stuff starting this first year, the beginning of the year. Trying to get things on lock down, and it's been a process, but the team over there has been absolutely great. If you're interested in wanting to try our gin or one of our coffee blends, go to hmgbeverage.com. Check it out. Simper Savage, best salad dressing and marinades on the planet, hands down. Shout out to John and Stacey. We absolutely love those guys. So go check out Simper Savage. If you haven't tried it, make sure you get you some. 2A Republic, 10% off when you use promo code HMG. Check it out. They got some great shirts over there. And listen, tax season is right around the corner. You have to contact my tax fella. Anthony and his crew have been doing all of my taxes, both on a personal and a business level since about 2013, 2014 timeframe. And he's great. I absolutely love him. I've sent a lot of referrals over there because I trust him, and they do a fantastic job. Tanya, good morning to you. Thank you for jumping on. Appreciate it. So go check that out. Again, I want to remind everybody, February 1st is the start of Gallant Fuse Patriot Challenge. And HMG put a team together this year. We would love to have you a part of the team. And I believe it's like a $45 entry to don't quote me on that, but all of the stuff is on there, but you pay the entry fee, you become part of the team, and you can have people. The goal is to accomplish 565 miles in the month of February. I'm going to be tracking it. I'm already starting to get ready for it. We've done a lot with Gallant Few over the years. This Patriot Challenge used to be called the Run Ranger Run. So if you're familiar with Gallant Few, they've changed the name of it a couple of years ago. It's now the Patriot Challenge, and they do a lot. They do a lot for the veteran community and through transition, and just a slew of other resources and stuff. We've been a part of their Vet Expo and stuff like that. So this was one that we felt that we could definitely back and get behind, and we wanted to definitely show our support this year. So we would love for you guys to be a part of the team, or if you can make a small donation. I don't like asking. It's not something I'm good at, and it's certainly not something I've ever done in the past, but I'm doing it now. So if you guys would like to be a part of that, take a look at the link below here after the show. I'll post that up here in the next 10 minutes or so, and you'll see all that stuff. So that's really it. That's all the time I got. That's all I'm doing today. I got some shows and stuff to edit, and I got meetings this afternoon. I hope each and every one of you have a safe and blessed weekend. God bless you. God bless America. See you guys next week.